this is a vid I think every YouTuber should do in at least one point of their YouTube careers. That's what I'll call it. And this is my personal top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. And, personal bid. We want to make this for a while, and I'm going to finally make it. So here are my top 10 favorite pro wrestlers at number 9 of all time. Coming in at number 10, Undertaker. Kind of a shame that I started watching in 2000. I missed the entire 90 Undertaker. Just a damn shame, but still. Loved his American Badass gimmick. Liked him in like 2000. Loved him in 2001. I felt he was starting to improve. 2002. Yeah, it was all right. It was good, but like I just liked him better as a baby face. He improved in the ring, and he put on hella great matches. But I definitely did prefer him as a baby face and with his long hair. So called and then when he came back to the Dead Man, I marked out for that. Though he's still in his biker clothes, but yeah. And then 2006, this guy just got back in great shape, started putting on hella great matches. It all started with him versus Kurt Angle at No Way Out. I really felt how they had the rematch at WrestleMania 22. That would have been a 5-star classic for sure. I don't even question that. I really feel it would have been a 5-star classic. Yeah, they had a rematch on SmackDown, but come on, man. Rematch on SmackDown is not the same thing as rematch at WrestleMania. It just is not the same. And 2007, him versus Batista at WrestleMania. Let me tell you something right now. I was disappointed to see, even at that time period, that Batista versus Undertaker did not close the show. That should have been the main event. That is the match I cared about the most. Batista versus Undertaker. And Undertaker in 2007, oh my God. If you want to talk about him being in shape, looking hot, he might have been in the best shape of his career. And he was in his early 40s at the time. But yeah, like he was in the best shape of his career in 2007. And he'd been wrestling for so long, and he made better with his style. He carried Batista into a great match. I'm not even joking when I say this. I knew they were going to have a great match, but I didn't realize that during the time period, a lot of people didn't think it was going to be that great of a match. And I'm not joking. I knew it was going to be a great match. I was a big fan of Batista, big fan of Undertaker. Something just told me their styles will mesh. Because when you look at Undertaker during this time period, like, dude was just in excellent shape, like tip top shape for like the late 2000s. He was probably arguably the best parts of SmackDown and stuff. His feud with Edge. What else? His feud with Batista. Oh my God, that was the best feud of 2007, no doubt. And his matches with Shawn Michaels. Oh my God. In my opinion, I don't care anyone says, in my opinion, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels is the greatest WWE match in history at WrestleMania 25. I firmly feel so. And then he was just on fire this time. Then faces another match, Shawn Michaels, then faces Triple H, then faces Triple H again, and then faces CM Punk. Oh my God, just what a fantastic 5 for Undertaker to have for 5 WrestleManias in a row. Shawn Michaels, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, CM Punk. And some will go as far to say Edge too, but I just wouldn't put it there along with those other WrestleMania matches. It was great, but I thought not on the level of those five. Like that was just the hot, fantastic five for Undertaker. Great match after great match after great match for five. What's it called? Consistent WrestleManias in a row at his age at that point. Amazing. But yeah, and just his appearance at WrestleMania, his match with Brock Lesnar. I don't care anyone says. I like that move. I like that moment. I think he did the right thing. And who knows, maybe I'll make a video talking about that one day. But until then, I thought it was the right call. Tell me, would you want me to make a video talking about the streak how many years later? Let me know. If y'all want it, I'll do it. But anywho, what else? What else? What else? What else? And just, I don't think he retired, but that moment at the end of him versus Roman Reigns, I thought was amazing. If it's not his last match, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna be mad about that in all seriousness, because at the end of the day, he can do what he wants to do. The Undertaker has been here since late 1990 and has been here since. Been here for almost 3 fucking decades, guys. 3 decades. But yeah, that's what he did in the 90s. Western, I love the Western Mortician, Dead Man, Lord of Darkness, Ministry. I personally thought that the Ministry was his best gimmick. But yeah, that's Undertaker is my top 10 favorites at random number 10. Coming at number 9, Kane. To be honest with you, when I say Kane, I more mean what he did from 1997 to 2006. I mean, 90s Kane, oh my God. Oh my God. This guy was just crazy. This was Kane at his toughest. Early 2000s Kane, I really, really liked too. I must say 2000 to 2001, this guy was in utmost peak shape. Like, this guy was ripped back then. And then 2002, when he came back with like his mouth being visible, that was a good run until they had, that storyline in 2002 with Triple H. And when I say that storyline, you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to say names here. But yeah. And then he picked back up when he took the mask off. I really enjoyed his run in 2003 till WrestleMania 20 when they kind of made Kane like a wimp. I kind of was happy he got a world title run, kind of like a you deserve it type of thing. He did. Wow. Botchamania. No, he didn't win the title, but I was glad they gave him a title match win for number one contenders, and he faced Chris Censored, and he deserved the title shot. 05 to 06, I actually really enjoyed Kane and Big Show as a tag team. Not many people talk about it, but me personally, I was one of the few that really loved that run as tag team champions. That's why I mainly put it for 2005 to 2006. Then 2007 and on started to get really, really, really forgettable from there. I don't remember a whole much of what he did in 07. I remember he had that feud Rey Mysterio talking about the mask, and that was just a waste of time looking back. I don't really remember what he did in 2008 to 2009, to be dead honest with you. I really don't. Even 2010, no. 2010, he started doing the little horn thing with Apple, I guess. And it was clear that dude needs to put his mask back on. And then when he put his mask back on, I marked the fuck out. I was so happy. Then they started, Cena started to kind of derail him a bit. Then when Team Hell No happened, his popularity picked up. And then Corbin came, I'm like, okay, I'm done with it again. And yeah, he's one of my favorites, but he has no business in the main event in 2018. Really, guys? No. Coming in at number 8, Chris Jericho. It's kind of funny. As a kid, I didn't really like Jericho that much. I thought he was irritating. As I get older, I grew to appreciate him. But you know what really made Jericho one of my favorites? His 2008 to 2010 run, especially 2008. I love the whole serious guy, not doing any taunts, not having any t-shirts, suits, not trying to be funny. I love that Chris Jericho. I don't care what anyone says. I think that's Chris Jericho at his best in 2008. Him getting a real main event push, then booking him like a real main eventer, him being serious. It's kind of weird. Like his body, I thought looked a tad bit different. And I thought that was a big contributor. And he started wearing trunks. I thought that was very cool. When I first started seeing him in trunks, I thought, I don't know if that's gonna work. And it did. But I'm just being real. I think Trump, when it comes to most wrestlers, for me, most of the coolest wrestlers and most of my favorite wrestlers wear trunks. I don't know why it's like that, but it just is. Trunks are awesome. But yeah, world title run, his tag team run with Edge, I really liked. What else did he do? I love this feud with Shawn Michaels. That was fucking amazing. Jericho, I thought was all right. I was kind of a fan of that back then. Big Show in these tag teams. And then I remember when Jericho left in 2010. I was kind of sad. So I'm like, no. Why is one of my favorite wrestlers leaving now? I really missed dude when he left. When he came back in 2012, I was excited. I was excited. I'm like, yes, Jericho's finally back. And he feuded with Punk, and in my opinion, Punk versus Jericho was the best feud of 2012. Hands down. Yeah, was the best feud. And yeah, it wasn't best in the world versus best in the world we all wanted, but you know what? Them two got mic skills. The feud worked. Loved it. His in-ring work that felt kind of dropped within his post 2010 comeback in WWE, but he still did the best he could, put over guys, decent matches. Yeah. And then his match with Kenny Omega. Oh my God. This match right here kind of started getting me back into watching wrestling matches because I kind of took a little hiatus watching wrestling matches for a couple of months. Because also, too, I kind of realized that when it comes to watching matches, I like watching them better on the computer than a television. I don't know why. Is it weird to me? Maybe. I don't know. But I like watching matches on computers rather than the TV itself. That's just me. I don't know what it is. That way, I don't know. Maybe just me. I don't know. But yeah, man, Chris Jericho still holding it down today. He had a match Kenny Omega where it was one of the best steam matches he ever had in his career. Other with Shawn Michaels, other with Chris Censored. But yeah. Coming in at number 7, The Rock. Sure, his time was short, but Jesus Christ, look at everything this guy did. Best on the mic, cool factor like no other. Currently the biggest star in Hollywood. Great in the ring. I always thought he was Muhammad Ali of pro wrestling because I feel in his ring work like the early 2000s, like 2000, 2002. He did float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. This guy is 6'5", 250, but this guy just moved around so damn fast. Kind of sucks he had to leave when he did, but you know what? I don't blame him because Hollywood was making more money. His mic promos are legendary. His roast, oh my god, when he roasted Billy Gunn, roasted Triple H, roasted The Undertaker. Damn, like he roasted everybody. And when he finally came back, no, let me not jump there yet. 2004, when he came back to team with The Rock, to team with Mick Foley and reform Rock and Sock Connection. I was happy. I said to myself, no, this cannot be The Rock's last match in wrestling. No. And then what happened? He came back WrestleMania 27, and then the night after Raw challenged Cena for 28. But the night after Raw was not I'm sorry, but shortly after, I know he challenged Cena. They accepted. And I was hyped for this. I'm like, yes, finally. Did the match, and I was so happy Rock went over. I'm like, nah, they gotta have Rock go over. This is fucking Miami, Florida. And people are booing Cena anyways and cheering The Rock. Let The Rock win. Coming in at number 6, CM Punk. CM Punk! CM Punk! CM Punk! Sorry if I know you guys. It's so catchy. But yeah, CM Punk. It's so funny. Hold on. 2006, when I first saw Punk, I knew I saw something. I knew, I'm like, I like this character. I'm a fan of this wrestler. When he first came to WWE, I was a fan of him in WWE from day one. And you want to know something funny, you guys? During that time period, in 2006, this was when I was leaving middle school to enter high school. No, sorry. It was 2007. Whoops. Anywho, it was 2006. I think in 2007. During that time period, this is me in middle school, and then 2007, I was in middle school, going to high school. I never heard of an ROH during that time period. See, there's this misconception that a lot of Punk fans are people from ROH. And here's the funny part. I was a fan of CM Punk from day one in WWE. I didn't even know what an ROH was. So about 2008, I didn't even care to check upon ROH. So about 2009, 2010. And people be talking about the ROH fans. No, bro. He's just that good. I liked it from day one, and I didn't even know what a fucking ROH was. I didn't even know what it was, and I thought dude was awesome. That's what the great feuds he's had. 2009, Feud of the Year with Jeff Hardy. 2010, Feud of the Year with Rey Mysterio. 2011, Feud of the Year with John Cena. 2012, Feud of the Year with Chris Jericho. 2013, Feud of the Year with Brock Lesnar. And then 14, he unfortunately had to leave. I remember 2011, I was getting really tired of wrestling. I kind of wanted to consider stop watching. And then the pipe bomb happened. That's what completely sucked me back in when the pipe bomb happened. I'm like, okay, I'm here to stay. And then he was the WWE title. Yeah, they botched, unfortunately, his run, especially the babyface part. But yeah, Money in the Bank, what a fucking moment. And I hope to see this guy come back one day. Now for my top five. Coming in at number 5, Booker T. More his WCW run than WWE, to be honest with you. I didn't like how they booked him WWE. But WCW, this guy was the man. That was like real Booker T. Harlem Heat, one of the best tag teams ever. Um, his singles run was just great. Him in '98 having those matches with Chris, tearing the house down. The best of 7 series. 2000 finally gets his big break and wins the WCW title. Easily my mark out moment of 2000. You know, it's been getting the Booker T comparisons all my life, you know. And who better to get from a wrestler than, you know, my guy Booker T. Spinner Rooney. There's been like so much videos of people, celebrities, attempts to do the Spinner Rooney. It kind of sucks they didn't go all the way with him. I felt they could have made him the first black on black WWE champion in late 2004. Take the title off JBL at Survivor Series and give him back the title in 2005 at a Rumble. But oh well. Yeah, bro. Loved him in WCW, especially 2000. Coming in at number 4, Sting. I love going back and seeing his 90s work. Surfer was amazing. Crow was very good. One of the best looking attires ever, including his face paint. He was the reason I tuned into TNA really. Like I knew TNA, but he was like the main reason that kept me in. Sting for TNA, Easy is my favorite TNA wrestler ever. Love Sting. It's the fact that he was there for so long too. But and then when he finally made his debut in 2014 Survivor Series, like people were reporting everywhere. Sting's coming, Sting's coming, Sting's coming. Here's the funny part. I didn't believe none of them. I didn't believe none of their asses. I'm like, he ain't coming. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna speculate. I'm tired of talking. And he's like, whoa, he's here. It still had shock bindings. I'm thinking, nah. And then it happened. That's amazing. Yeah, I didn't like how Triple H remember him, but whatever. Like, yeah, bro. And +2 for WCW. He's my favorite WCW star of all time. Not that much ahead of Booker T, like just this little much more. Just this little much more. Maybe even a tie, but yeah. Love Sting. Coming at number 3, Hulk Hogan. Oh, it's kind of weird. I watched him in 2000. I see him in WCW. It's like, okay, cool, whatever. You look pretty cool. Okay. Comes back in 2002. Because this is like after I started checking out some of the stuff in NWO and whatnot. And like, you know, I was just happy he's back at NWO. And when he faced The Rock, yeah, I was in my hometown in Toronto, but I wasn't there. At home, I was really cheering for Hulk Hogan. I was really cheering for Hulk Hogan. That's why I said before, NWO, sorry, was bound to fail no matter what you did, no matter how different you booked it. It was bound to fail. the WWF just didn't want to boo this guy. We wanted to cheer him. And then that's why he turned face at the end of the night, because we wanted to cheer him. We didn't want to boo Hogan. Hogan's one of my favorites in 2000. Yeah, he was the veteran, but still, he's doing some entertaining stuff. Like I said before, Hulk Hogan, he's the greatest of all time. Greatest, hands down. You got a Mount Rushmore and Hogan's not there? Why? Not acceptable. Hogan's the greatest of all time. I love Hogan stuff. Like, fuse Andre, Savage, Piper. Kind of sucks. Never got like the payoff match where Hogan goes over Piper clean, but still. Now my number 1 and 2 is a straight up tie. I tried. I'm sorry, I can't pick one or the other for my all time favorites. Those two, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Daniel Bryan. I cannot pick one over the other. I really can't. Daniel Bryan, that road to WrestleMania 30 was just amazing. That road to SummerSlam was just great, but just that road to WrestleMania 30 was amazing. I had fun booing everybody for Daniel Bryan. You know, I had fun cheering him. You Daniel Bryan haters fucking kill me, bro. Just for me, for me, I had a blast being a wrestling fan, watching Daniel Bryan. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's kind of maybe fucked up on my part, but I'm just being honest. I would like to see him have one more match. That last tag team match with Sheamus and whoever, that just can't be his last match. All I'm saying is, Brian, be careful. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh my God, it's what this guy did in the 90s, in the late 90s. Jesus Christ, in WWF versus Bret Hart versus Vince versus Triple H versus The Rock versus Undertaker. Just top notch. One of the coolest wrestlers in history. Great matches. Kind of sucks, just like Brian. That's fucked up, bro. Both my favorite wrestlers of all time's careers got cut short due to neck problems or head problems. This area, you know, this area is why both of my favorite wrestlers retired early. That sucks. And I think they both retired in their mid-30s too. Then you get to wrestle in their 40s, like Ric Flair. Bullshit. But yeah, those are my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. Share me some of your favorites. Give me feedback, subscribe, and yeah, those are my top 10 favorites in case you were wondering.